I did it. I did it for you, baby. I did it all for you. I'll be expecting my Grammy in the mail. Thank you. Thank you. Well, it's official, everyone. Koei Tecmo has fucking given up. Maybe. Who knows? It could be an elaborate joke. It's still a bit early for April Fools, though. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about at this point, but just in case you don't, allow me to explain. Earlier this evening, DOA's Twitter announced it will be releasing its final DLC in April, these being the revival of the high society and school outfits. Yeah, that's it. No new character, no new stages, nothing. Just 2 more costume DLCs before Dead or Alive 6 is seemingly out the door. We also got an update that fixes the hair color system. Now, instead of paying for each individual hair color, and sometimes the same hair color, multiple times if you switched hair colors for several hairstyles, you are now able to pay 1 premium ticket to unlock all hair colors for 1 hairstyle. What? It's like they only listened to half of the reason why we were upset. Literally, they fixed half the problem. Once again, it is so close to being a good system. So close, but I guess they just really got to get that money out of you. Yes, it is good that we have all the hair colors unlocked, but you still have to purchase it with actual money, and it's still only for 1 hairstyle. This isn't a fix. This is the exact same problem we originally had. They're making us pay actual money to change a hair color for 1 hairstyle. And it's so very easy to fix. I still have all these goddamn coins with nothing to spend them on. Make the hair colors cost gold coins. As it stands, we only use coins on titles and costume parts. And when we unlock all the costume parts, they reward us with more coins. We are literally out of ways to spend our goddamn money. Just give us another way with the hair colors. But I'm starting to realize this was never really about fixing the problem. This was just about finding a way to continue to charge money in the least scummy way possible. And I must say, if I can speak for myself personally, they fucking failed. The fact that this is preceded by Dead or Alive 6 announcing its final updates just comes off as a giant middle finger as they walk out. Which brings me back to what I talked about earlier. So, why? Why would they stop updating this game? I can speculate a few reasons. Dead or Alive 6 is kind of a flop. I think we all know that. Maybe all the bad publicity led the team to say, fuck it, we're done, shut it down, we give up. Which, if that is the case, is incredibly ridiculous. Instead of them attempting to improve the game, they just kind of leave it in its current state and move on. It almost reminds me of another game made by another money-hungry company, but at least they had tried to improve their game. That is the pessimistic theory, though. Let's flip that around. Best case scenario, they're working on Dead or Alive 6 Ultimate, most likely for next-gen consoles, kind of like what happened with Dead or Alive 5. I would be more happy with that option than them completely abandoning this game, or who knows, maybe there was something that happened internally with the team. After all, we are in the middle of a pandemic right now. Anything could happen. We don't really know right now. I will leave it off on this note. Assuming that they are working on Dead or Alive 6 Ultimate, there needs to be some changes. And I know that I have been saying that through all of my DOA rants, but I honestly mean it. At this point, they are on their last fucking leg. There needs to be more stages, there needs to be more characters, and there needs to be a better online connection. There also needs to be less microtransactions. However, at this point, I'm not holding my breath. These are honestly some of the hardest fucking videos for me to make, not in terms of technicality or editing or anything like that, but it just physically hurts that I have to come on here and shit talk one of my favorite game franchises. I don't want to do it, but they keep fucking making me do it. I saw a comment that I got in my last DOA rant video in particular that went something along the lines of, oh, people who play this game, you deserve whatever happens to you. And I saw another comment that are like, oh, you already paid for the game, you're not allowed to complain, which is fucking stupid. Allow me, all right, let me come up with a scenario. So let's say, for instance, you go to a restaurant and you order a burger. Waiter comes back, brings you your burger, you take a bite out of it, and then you realize you open up the sandwich, there's a cockroach in your hamburger, and you've just taken a big bite of it. There is half a cockroach in your mouth right now. Are you then not able to complain to the staff that there is a cockroach in your hamburger because you already paid for the hamburger? There was also another comment I saw that said, honestly, if you really want to enjoy everything in this game, just play it on PC. Which, yes, while I agree with that person that yes, the PC port of this game is probably better because you have things like mods and shit like that, that still doesn't disregard the problems that all the other consoles have. Like, all right, using the same example that I just used, let's say that your friend leans over you after you just took a bite of that cockroach burger and says, hey, we should go to that other burger place across the joint. They don't have cockroaches in their burgers. And you're thinking, well, yeah, all right, that's great. I still ate a cockroach, though, and I still want there to be some changes in this place. It may be better over there, sure, but this place still fed me a cockroach. I want that shit to change. I don't want the next person to come in here and eat another cockroach burger. Honestly, I don't know how the hell we got to this point in the video. It started off with me talking about how all this greedy microtransaction shit is dumb and how Dead or Alive 6 is basically ending, and then it ended with me talking about putting cockroaches in burgers. I don't know how the hell we got to this point, but if you did get to this point, thank you for listening. Also, I'm kind of sorry that you had to hear that stuff about the cockroach in the burger. I hope you weren't eating anything when I said that, especially a burger. If you were eating a burger while I was talking about that, I'm sorry. Don't worry, though. If you did throw up that burger, I will buy you another one for one premium ticket.